Yo, my Chungna dogs. Big up to everyone in the building. We're back for another episode of Transfer Propaganda. There's not been too much to shout about in the way of deals so far in the transfer window, but there has been a few done deals so far. So I think it's only right that we go through the current done deals because there has actually been a couple of these done deals. So let's just quickly go through these done deals and see if there's anything, any names that stands. Because there has been a few players that have returned to the Premier League. So we go here, we start with Arsenal. Arsenal's had no one. Aston Villa, they've signed a Brazilian. I don't really know much about this player, but I think it's an up and coming prospect. I'm sure he'll probably get minutes because I've seen that Guisson. I can't really say when I've watched that Guisson for Aston Villa that he's been really doing much. I can't really say he stood out to me. So I'm sure this Alisson geezer will get game time, and especially Harvey Elliott, he looks like he will be going back to Liverpool. Aston Villa, they don't really use him. So that loan's kind of been a waste of time. And I'm quite shocked because Harvey Elliott is a very, very good footballer. But it just seems like it just hasn't worked out for him at Aston Villa for one reason or another. I don't know what that reason is, but clearly, sometimes some managers just fall out of favour with certain players, and that seems to be the case with Harvey Elliott. Then we've got Bournemouth bringing in Fraser Forster. Okay. Can't see him getting much game time over Petkovic, but it's always good to have backups, and he was a free agent, so you can't go too wrong with that, can you? Oh, sorry, people. Let me just put that off. Boom, ready to go. And then we got Brighton. So Brighton's done a surprising piece of business. They sold Pascal Gross probably for I think 5 million to Borussia Dortmund. So to see him actually come back to the Premier League, I think that's a good piece of business from Brighton's point of view because they've got James Milner, but I feel James Milner must be injured because I haven't seen much of him. So they do lack quite a bit of experience. I believe they got Welbeck, who's experienced, now Gross, and Milner. So you know what they say, you always need to mix youth with experience. You can't just have kids, especially if you're trying to maybe, I don't know, win Brighton their first trophy, or if it's a case of just trying to get into the European position. So Pascal Gross back to Brighton. It's a very interesting piece of business, but yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on Pascal Gross because I'm sure he used to do very, very well on FPL. So just keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out. Good piece of business from Brighton. Then probably the biggest transfer so far that's actually gone through, which was confirmed today. Crystal Palace have now signed Brennan Johnson. I feel I feel he's gonna do something at Crystal Palace, you know. It's a good option. Jeremy Pino, he's come in, he's done very well. They've got Ishmael Assar. And then now you add Brennan Johnson to that. I feel that's a good piece of business, especially the way that Crystal Palace actually play. This is probably going to suit Brennan Johnson more because I feel Brennan Johnson is more suited to counter-attacking football. We saw him at Nottingham Forest, and at Nottingham Forest, Brennan Johnson was very, very decent on the counter-attack. So I, I feel like he will get some joy. Mm, he will get some joy. What's it called? Sorry, let me just sort out the layout for you guys so you can see it better. There it is, much better, much better. Yeah, I feel like Brennan Johnson, he will be a good addition for Crystal Palace to have. So, yeah, we're interested to see how that plays out. Very interested to see how that plays out. So, all the best to Brennan. And Tottenham fans, if there's any Tottenham fans, do you guys think that that's a bad piece of business? Do you feel like your Europa League goal scoring winner should be just dashed to the side like a piece of skirt? Do you think he should just be getting dashed to the side? Or do you feel like Brennan Johnson could have had a part to play? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we ain't gonna get to find out again because Brennan Johnson is now a Crystal Palace player. All the best to young Brennan. And then no real deals. You got Man United recalling Toby Collier. I don't know what that's about. Is he gonna get some game time? I don't know because Man United fans they've been gassing up Collier. Oh, Collier, 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 but he never really seems to be able to stamp his authority and even get minutes. They don't really get minutes. They recalled them. I don't know how he got on that West Brom. I guess only time will tell. The busiest, the busiest team probably you see Tottenham. Tottenham, Mano Solomon's gone now on loan to Fiorentina. Tokotakai, Tokotakai, gone to Borussia Mönchengladbach on loan. That'll probably be good for that young man. I don't even think he's played a game for Tottenham, so that would definitely be good for him to go out on loan and try and get some experience. Then you got West Ham. Fulkrug's gone, and they've brought in a player called Pablo from Gil Vicente, which is in Portugal. I think I need to actually go and find out about this guy, man. Because to be honest with you, yeah, this sort of I don't know, man. This just it stinks to me. It stinks, I'll be honest. I wanna find out like why did West Ham buy this guy? 20 million. You're getting a striker from the Portuguese league. And they said to have agreed a deal for someone called Castellanos. Castellanos, I think he plays for Wait, is it Lazio? West Ham, they're a trouble inside. They're a trouble inside, man. This is what I'm saying, my brother, man. Big up to my brother DGB, man. You got the link as well. If you want to join and we wrap up about a 1-2 transfers, you're more than welcome as well, man. Like, I don't know what West Ham are doing. I keep talking about West Ham. Why are they signing these players? Like, I'm even trying to look for what this guy is about, but I just don't get it. I don't know, like, what are they playing at? Like, what are they playing at this West Ham? Like, let me try to find out because this is gonna bug me, people. I need to know why West Ham are in a relegation battle. Okay, so the guy's got 10 goals in 13 games in Portugal. Yeah, he's got 10 goals in 14 games. Now, bruv, he got 5 goals in 20 last year. He's 22 years old. Is this guy really gonna get West Ham out of their current predicament? Because I can't see how. I can't see a world in which West Ham get themselves out of relegation. I just can't see it. You know what I mean? Like I literally can't see it, bruv. Can't. This is not a serious signing. If you're serious about escaping relegation, yeah, then bruv, you don't sign this type of player. Like you literally don't, bruv.
I'm
Yeah, what you
backstage,
gonna
nigga.
do?
I'm backstage, nigga. Oh shit. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
like bruv, West Ham. This is what
Cooked.
I'm saying. Man said form in Portugal doesn't often translate over to the Prem. And this is what I'm saying. We can talk from experience. We've got a Portuguese striker, and I don't really know what
Yeah,
he's on.
you might have
He's
taken a twist.
he's on some kick thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Because West Ham
Eh,
just splashed out 20 mil, bruv. And they're trying to spend another 27 mil on somebody called. what's his name, Castellanos. So, bruv,
You
I just can't see how, like, how serious West Ham actually are about actually trying to escape this predicament. I can't see it, man. This is an absolute joke to me, man. People, man, let me know who you think West Ham should have got. Because who should they have got? Because I don't actually know. I'm confused. What you saying, bro?
Who's a West Ham kind of player though? That looks like they might be needing West Ham. We say they should have got Calvin Lewin before it was too late up front.
What?
Calvin,
I don't know if Ivan Tony would go to West Ham because, as we know, um, Nathan Ake and Raheem Sterling have both rejected West Ham, and D's saying they need creativity and goals, which I do agree. Paqueta
so
can't do it alone. Somerville is another Verts. He looks like a little kid playing
yeah,
with the year 11s. Like he's so small.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
mad.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like
It
he
looks like
literally,
everyone else is moving faster than him.
yeah, like he and he's quick, but he looks malnourished. He literally looks malnourished, bro. It's dark. It's dark for that Somerville. But yeah, man, I don't know what West Ham are doing. Like, let me try to find out about this Castellanos because that's another player. Like, what are they doing? 27
Tony's
million,
a shout, but that wage man, boy, who they gonna offload to on boy?
2 goals, 3 assists. Bruv, I don't even know where he plays. Like, he's only played 11 games, so he's like a bit part player. Bruv, West Ham, you know what? I take it back. I said their owners are doing a good job. Their owners are a disgrace. Yeah, no, I don't know if they can reach the wages. I doubt they can, but what did they say? They've already been rejected. We saw Newcastle was getting rejected by 300 players. In the end, at least they got Watermaid. We would have never thought. We would have thought Watermaid would have rejected them as well. But
Imagine their season without Watermaid. Oh,
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 Newcastle!
oh,
Imagine they
yeah.
got Sesko.
Oh.
Imagine they got Sesko. They'd be relegated.
They'll
They'd
be
be
where Nottingham
relegation.
Forest is right now, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Because
100% where
Anthony
Nottingham Forest
Gordon and Elanga, like Elanga's just about got 1 assist in 25 games. Anthony Gordon, he's been hot and cold and he's not hit the heights of last season. So, boy, Newcastle, they're in disarray right now. I'll be honest. They're lucky. They actually dodged the Sesko bullet. If they got like a TK, they'd be cooking as well. Well, not, but just in the same position that they're in now. I'd say Ekatike is probably a bit better than Watermaid, but Ekatike is clearly in the
Water
better
Blood
team.
Club.
Liverpool is clear
Yeah.
of Newcastle,
If,
even though
yeah,
Liverpool's
I
in
think if
disarray.
Watermaid was in Liverpool, he'll be getting goals still.
Is like that's what I'm saying. Like you switch them, I don't know how much difference it would make. I don't know.
What Ekatike at
Yeah, road
Newcastle,
reverse.
Watermaid. Mm, yeah, because I don't think their problems is at being injured.
Mm,
You know what I'm
no.
saying? Yeah.
Mm.
Ah,
Yeah, man. But obviously, I was talking about your boys as well. Yeah, your boys have been the busiest in the market so far.
yeah,
Obviously, your boy, our friend Tokotakai, is gone.
yeah, man. Much on gliding
Toko,
back.
yeah, man. Tokotakai is gone. Man was Solomon and obviously Brennan. So yeah, man. It's one of them. It's bittersweet, bittersweet for Tottenham. Bittersweet, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, people, make sure. Oh shit, let me change that layout. People, make sure you're smashing like buttons, etc.
Yep.
And
Smash the likes,
yeah,
subscribe,
let
share, follow, Bomba Club.
everything and let us know what signings do you want to see? Like, I feel like we've done the done deals. Now we can do the deals that sound like they're the closest. And
Yeah.
obviously, Semenyo, Areola's confirmed that he will be playing tomorrow. No deal has been confirmed at the moment, but I believe this is his last game. There might be some sort of gentleman's agreement. Last game, because Savinho just got injured for Doku. I mean, for City. Doku's just come back. So
Mm.
you'd expect Savinho's injured, so he's not going to be moving, but he's going to be probably out for maybe up to 6 weeks because that's what Pep said. It was a bad injury. I don't feel like Pep lies about injuries. So
Nah, I don't think he has to be up.
So yeah, man. Like we've
Sorry,
spoken
there's
about the
a match on the
Semenyo
side.
deal. Like, do you feel like
Yeah,
if Semenyo was there yesterday,
they
could
would
have
have
moved
gotten
him?
the goal. Yeah, I think he's prem proven, and at this point, he's in a hot form in the prem. So I think he would make a difference to any club he was to join right now. Like if you were chasing top four, if you had Semenyo right now, I feel you're in a better position for top four because he's prem proven and he's in that hot form right now. So yeah, for that reason, I feel yeah he'll be a good addition to City's campaign.
Mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, yeah, I feel like you said this earlier, but I don't like another striker. We've got four. Do you think Arsenal need another striker? You got
But
Gyökeres,
you,
Havertz,
yeah,
Merino, and Jesus. Another one. I don't even know if there's space on the bench.
is is Marino a striker though? I thought he was
But that's
a
his best
midfielder.
position for Arsenal, if we're being honest. Anywhere else he plays is meh.
No
You
apparent.
know what I mean? Like, it's meh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before he went as a striker, Arsenal fans would have been happy to sell him this summer.
Chris, I wouldn't say
Because he
one good
didn't.
season. I'll say he's had more than one good season. Sorry, this is this. The Semenyo's had just one good season. He's had more than one good season, but I think he's peaking, is what it is. That's my opinion. Because
Mm,
I think he played good last season as well. Yeah,
mm,
so more than a season, but he's peaking. Feels like he's getting better at you know
mm,
his position. Yeah,
no.
last
Mm.
season.
Yeah, last season it was all right, but I feel like this is his breakout season.
But yeah.
This is his
It
breakout.
wasn't bad
Last
last
season,
season.
yeah, last
It wasn't
season
bad.
because there was even talk of him moving in the summer, so he obviously
Yeah, last
done
season it was
something
good.
good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it was decent last season. Yeah,
Jay Z saying a winger, he's a striker,
he ain't a striker.
we
He's a winger.
we got too much. We got too much forward players, so we've probably got too much forward players at the moment. So who's gonna go?
Do you
Because
need to be
someone
signing any players?
uh cut what he said before, cover for Rice, a midfielder.
Yeah.
Because if Declan Rice is not there, that's the biggest hindrance to Arsenal. We need a
But
similar profile to
again.
Declan Rice.
I ask again. Would you take Kobe Manu on loan?
Would I say he's a similar profile to Marino? I mean, to Rice.
Right.
I don't know, because I actually like Kobe Manu. I actually like him, but I just don't know if it's what we need. I
Yeah.
just don't know if it's what we need. Me, I want someone like now I've seen what Declan Rice can do. Like we done the Arsenal stream earlier, so I feel people were saying need a player that would fit Kobe Mainoo's profile. So obviously D will probably answer this better than me. Would you take Kobe Mainoo, D? Because I like the player. If it's Kobe Mainoo or Marino, yeah, I'm picking Kobe Mainoo. Just put it like that. So
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, you would have him at
if
Arsenal still.
yeah, if there's no other option, then I would, because Arsenal's linked with Goretzka. That's more a Rice. That's more a big, powerful player, and he knows how to get goals. He can get goals, Goretzka, when he plays in that forward positions. Like he knows how to get goals. He's had some good seasons at Bayern Munich scoring goals, but I think it was mostly at Schalke. That's the Goretzka. I feel like he's one of them players. Yeah, I don't feel like he's hit his potential. I don't feel like he has. I feel like him and Draxler. Draxler was another player. Arsenal were linked to
Yeah.
Draxler. What time? Draxler. Draxler got his move finally, but he went to PSG and just like meh. You know what I mean? It was not like, yeah, like it was not the best, man. So I don't know, man.
Rosenior.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. So people just pay more attention to him this year. Yeah. He's okay, but won't chase him down. No. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm basically saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I feel like we could get better. We're not in a situation to like
But
be
better to
trying
sit on
to.
the bench though.
That's what I mean. I don't see him. You know what I mean? I don't see him getting regular minutes. So I
That's
feel
what I'm
like
saying.
it's
So
not a good move for him.
if you say Goretzka,
Yeah,
isn't he starting at Bayern?
not really. No, here and there. Yeah, here and there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
here and there.
okay,
I
okay.
think
That's
that's why
another
he
one.
don't want to. That's why he don't really want to sign the contract because he's not. He's not really.
A regular starter now.
No, I just feel like the managers don't like him. You've played
Hmm?
14 games, 0 goals, 0 assists. Are those stats that I won at Arsenal? Not really. Like you know what I mean? Not really. But I don't know, man.
Wow.
He wouldn't even be my first choice either. I don't know who else. The dream would be Bruno Guimaraes, but I, I don't like. That's just too much players. You're being like City, but that's what I'd want to be like. Yo, no God, the Merino shot them getting Bruno Guimaraes. That's what I will be on. I'll be on that because I know he'd get
Yeah, no
minutes.
God just came in though.
This is why I don't care. Ruthless, ruthless, man. Poko Takai just come in. Yeah.
Well,
See,
damn.
see, that I agree with. This is what I agree with. Totally. They have to push. So it has to be the right one. That's why I said the Bruno, because I know like they'll be in rotation. You know, it's like you take out one, you put in the other. You take out one,
Yeah.
you put in the other. It's like it's perfect. It's like it's rotation. Zubi, a Bruno, Rice, hey, that's the play I would want. If I'm being greedy, that's the type of play I'd want. But that we're gonna get him. So I don't know who. This is down to the board. This is where the board, if they're trying to use their 2020 vision, then they'll say, you know what, we probably could do with a player in that position. We look a bit light there. Because that first half against Aston Villa, that was so scary. I was scared, man. I was scared. We needed
Yeah.
legs. We needed legs next to Zubimendi. We were very lucky to not be down maybe 2 goals in that first half. So, yeah, man. We definitely need cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, interested anyway, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. And I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. I feel like we got in-house solutions. We spoke about this earlier. Skelly's probably the one with the most legs that can play in that midfield. if Declan Rice is unavailable. Obviously, you could favour more attacking options in games against lesser sides with Eze and
Yeah.
Odegaard. So yeah, man, there is options, man. But yeah, that kind of don't know how we really got to Arsenal. Was- Got to West Ham, gone to Tottenham,
Yo.
gone to Arsenal. I guess we always got to
It's
cover
transfer
Arsenal.
propaganda, yeah.
Yeah, man, we have to cover Arsenal. But
What's
let's
the
move.
news? Who else?
I don't want to. I want to segue to Chelsea's potential manager. That's what I want to segue to. Chelsea's potential manager. So I looked at X, as they call it earlier, and I saw that Fabrizio Romano, he just gave us all an update of what's basically to come. So he basically said, let me put it up here so everyone can see it, man. Make sure we're smashing the like button, people, man. We're giving you the latest stuff hot off the press. Don't go anywhere. So look, Polymarket Sports. This is one of the bookies. The bookies have Liam Rosenior at 91% odds to join Chelsea. So are we saying it's happening? It looks like it's happening, don't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Rosenior is definitely joining. Yeah, I wish him the best still. This is someone like, you know what? Forget what we said earlier. Seeing him, I would want him to shake up the league still. I would want him to shake up the league, man. But is it gonna happen? That's a different story. But yeah, man, if he's the man for the job, yeah, I'd like to see him shake up the league, man. I'll see him shake
Mm,
up the league still. Bro.
mm.
I'd like to see him do well, bro.
I don't want to see him do well. If he takes the Chelsea job, hopefully he gets sacked in 10 games. I hate the ops, innit? That's it. I just real. I just hate the ops. Ban Chelsea. Obviously, bro. Sorry, my brother. You might be a brother, but right now, bro, dash him in the
Yeah,
bin.
bro.
Yeah, dash him in the bin, rude boy. Areola is the next 3%. Fabregas, De Zerbi, someone called Fafolo, 1%.
1%.
Boy.
Yeah, 91%. That's but who makes these odds though? Was that based off
Bruv, the bookies, when did bruv, the only time they've got it massively wrong is Leicester winning the league. So here is Chelsea advance in process to get head coach as soon as possible, with discussions taking place. Liam Rosenior remains the leading candidate with talks underway. Yeah, bro. So that's sort of the latest
Yeah,
propaganda
bro.
that's going on in it. You know what I mean? The latest
So that's
propaganda.
is nearly a done deal, boy. Chelsea fans must be semi-fuming. Yeah, it's
But
trending. Rosenior. It's trending still.
yeah, man, it's getting closer and closer, man. But yeah, bruv, maybe it works out though. You can never rule it out, bruv. This would never happen. But I think it could happen. He's a Chelsea player. You know what I mean? He was a Chelsea player,
Yeah.
Fabregas. Obviously, I feel like Fabregas is a bit smart. So, like, if you go to Chelsea, you know what is happening. You're more than likely going to get sacked. Like,
Yeah, the rest is
that's the only
disaster.
guarantee. Who's even made it out of Chelsea unscathed? Everyone's been sacked. It doesn't necessarily mean though you're a bad manager if you get sacked at Chelsea though. Because look, Conte basically got sacked. He went on, he's won the league at
Mhm.
Napoli. Sauri. Well, he won the Europa League, still got sacked. I don't think he done much. He might have won the league at Juve. I don't think he did. Mourinho's been sacked, went to Real Madrid, won the league over there, went to Inter, won the treble. Carlo
Yeah.
Ancelotti got sacked. Do we need to say much more about Don Carlo? Oh yeah, man. Mm.
Fam,
Yeah, we
that's
hope
zero
Fabregas
tackles,
is
bro.
smart. Cause I actually like Cesc, but I don't trust him. I don't trust managers. You know, like you always hear the little stories, but I feel like it's gonna be Rosenior anyway. So unless he, bruv, he's already there. He's an internal solution. Yeah, man. So mm, yeah. But yeah, man.
Fam.
Chat to me. Chat to me.
That's all I'm seeing everywhere. Rosenior, Rosenior. Yeah. Yeah, fam. Boy, Chelsea's a ruthless club, fam. It's a ruthless club. They let Maresca go just to bring in my man. It's going to be a toxic environment for him, to be honest, because he's going to be under pressure straight away from the
Mm,
fans. Because 95, bro, a lot of them will not be happy at this
yeah.
appointment. So, yeah, man. And like the form they're in already, it's a recipe for disaster, man. A recipe for disaster. So,
Mm, yeah, man. It's definitely a recipe for disaster, man. I feel it for them, man. I swear down, I feel it for them, man. It's dark, bruv. Like he's getting mocked, bro. They're just calling him Matisse, bro. He's getting mocked, fam. Like literally, yeah, he's getting mocked, bruv. I'm just looking at it now.
yeah.
Yeah, this is this is dark, man. Bruv. Like this is dark. Like this is dark, man.
Yeah, Twitter's going crazy. X, I mean.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, no, he did leave them, so he didn't get sacked. He didn't get sacked. Yeah, I think even I think even Sarri might have left as well. But it's like it ends. It doesn't end well. Cause why would he leave? Why would he leave if it's a good place? You know what I mean? He's fed up. He said, "Fuck that place, bruv." That ownership. He said it was untenable, so he had to go, bruv. Yeah, man, it's dark, bro. I'm just looking at
The
these
internet
memes
is
as well.
bugging. I swear that.
All I can see is Matisse. That's it. Nothing else. Matisse has
Hey.
gone viral. He's gone triple platinum off this. Hey, he even changed his name to Liam Rosenior. What's this interview? I'm listening to an interview. Oh shit. What's this interview, man? Let's even hear what Rosenior has to say for himself because this is too funny, man. I swear, dog, this is hilarious, man. What is going on, bruv? What did he say?
to be able
He's
to manage here
viral
tomorrow
everywhere.
night. I have to say something. This is a big thing for me. My hero in life is Sir Alex Ferguson. And if you understand the history of what he achieved here, I was a Manchester United fan from birth, when normally most people from London are Man United fans. So I walk up the stairs and I see all of the pictures at this stadium. It gives me goosebumps to be a manager here myself. So it's a big game for me, just in terms of that. Nothing to do with being back in the UK. Aberdeen is a huge club historically, and it's an absolute privilege to be able to manage here tomorrow night. I have to say,
I, I,
Fanboy.
bruv, no, forget that. Why is he talking like that? Why is he talking like that? He's putting the French accent.
Whatever, Costa.
The stone the builder rejects becomes the cornerstone. Bro,
We hope we can get a
the
motivational
internet's
speech out
going
of him.
mad. But you know what? I feel like you see when someone's getting mocked this badly, I just feel like their fans are the ones mocking him. It's Chelsea fans mocking him. that is why I feel he's cooked. Because I'm not mocking him. I don't know the guy. I just know he was at Hull, he was at Derby. It didn't really. I think at Hull he was doing a good job, but the owners I think they just bugged out and sacked him. The Derby he was doing good over there as well. Strasbourg is doing all right,
Let me try my
but
phone.
I just can't see it. I'll be real, man. Like I'll be real. I ain't even mocking him. I just can't see him getting Chelsea to where they need to go. He might be the guy before the guy. That's what I see.
Mm,
Like, I
yeah, I
don't
can't see it either, but
like
mm,
Chelsea's toxic. It's not. It's. I don't know, man. I don't know, but you know what?
yeah.
Because he's being mocked so badly, yeah, even by his own fans. I want him to win something and leave, like Maresca.
Mm.
I want the same thing to happen. I actually want him to start cooking, and then he just cuts, bruv. He bounces, bruv. That will probably be the best thing for Liam Rosenior, because how can your own fans, are the ones that are mocking you the most? Nah, that is mental, man. That is mental. But yeah, Liam Rosenior does seem like he is the favorite for the job. So all the best to him, man. All the best to him. If he can do something, all the best to him, man. That's it. That's all I can say, man. Just nothing too mad, because if you're taking food out of my team's mouth, yo, you can't take food out of my team's mouth. That's a mad thing. Pause. I think that's a pause. You know what I mean? So let's keep it moving anyway, man. We keep it moving, man. So more news to follow. So Harvey Elliott at Liverpool. What was at Aston Villa? Harvey Elliott seems like he will be going back to um Liverpool after a failed loan spell at Aston Villa. That was disastrous. Disastrous is the best way to describe Harvey Elliott's loan spell at Aston Villa. I don't think that he even played much games. Let me even go check it out. How many games did Harvey Elliott play? I don't actually think many. Harvey. Harvey Nicks. Harvey Elliott. Let's go and see. One game in the Europa League. So wait, he ain't played a Premier League game. Okay, three. So he's played 5 games in total, and he's got 1 goal in the EFL Cup. But that's dark, man. I swear down, like Harvey Elliott, yeah, he's been going through it, man. He's literally been linked with a move to MLS. MLS, like for what? What's he gonna be doing at MLS? But he's saying he don't want to go to no MLS. So yeah, man. I guess we're gonna see. Oh shit, couple people backstage. Yo, my
Yo,
brother. Yo, bro.
Sky.
Yeah, man. I just literally got onto Harvey Elliott and the way that he's been treated at Aston Villa.
Yeah, it's a shame because the boy's got talent, isn't he? The boy can play. Let's start there.
Exactly.
The boy can play. What I really jumped on for, obviously, I know
Yeah.
you weren't mocking my man, but I'm
Yeah.
saying just be like history repeats itself, right? There's always
Mm,
been these situations where a coach that people don't know a lot about come in, people are mocking it. Oh, this guy's a joker. You never
mm,
know, right?
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, very, very different situation. But remember, we've said it 1,000 times. When Wenger first come over, it was Wenger who.
Mm,
Even certain players were saying that. And the man showed people who he was. So I think, look, is it really the type of appointment at this stage that Chelsea should be going for? Probably not. But in reality, this is a young coach getting his opportunity, right?
mm,
So we want to see more of that, really, because I think even being an older type fan, like English teams went through a period of time where they were just recycling the same managers over and
mm,
over.
yeah.
Your Allardyces, your Kirbishleys, they were just doing the
Pukic, Pardew,
merry-go-round.
Warnock.
Pardew, Holloway,
Yeah.
Warnock, you know what I mean? And it was just a roundabout, round and round and round. They go there, they do a little job for a little while, they get dashed away, and they come
Mm,
back. Do you know what I mean? So we want to see more of these kind of interesting types of coaches coming through and getting opportunities. So
Mm.
I wish him luck in every game except Arsenal home and Arsenal away.
Nah, I hear you, man. But yeah, man, this you know why it's crazy? Why I feel like not that I feel sorry for him, but it's like the Chelsea fans are the ones mocking him. This is the bit that I don't get. They're the ones that actually mocking him. Like it's all of their fan pages that are posting Matisse, this guy, that guy, our new manager. Like, the guy can't even spell
I think
manager.
some of it is just light humour, though, isn't it? Because obviously there is an uncanny resemblance between him and my man. Do you know what I mean? But in reality, if I'm a Chelsea fan, like, well, I never would be, but that's another story. But yeah, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be looking at it thinking, well, that's kind of counterproductive because you need whoever comes in to hit the ground running and to get something going. And I think the first mission is you got to work out what the best 11 is because I don't think Enzo even knew.
Mm.
Right? So it makes no sense if they do recruit this guy, because you never know, it might be someone else, it might just be a smoke screen, they've got someone else
Yeah.
in the background they're working with. But if it is him, then I think first game at Stamford Bridge, crowd just got to give him some support and get behind him, because there's no point getting on his back from the jump, otherwise things won't improve, innit? Like Arsenal is a perfect case for that. When there's no unity, like I said, we can go back and forth on the Unai thing, whether he would have been successful. But the reason he had to go is because there wasn't really much harmony in the dressing room underneath him, and the fans were bickering with each other. So I think if Chelsea get themselves in a situation where they're going to be going to and fro over the manager, then it's going to be a long way to the bottom for them. They whoever comes in, they just got to get behind them and hope that they can just do something with the second half of the season.
Yeah, I feel like it's echoing. But I feel like with what's his name? Unai Emery. Unai Emery, he came in, it was right, I'd say right guy, wrong time. Like who knows? If it was Arteta first and Emery second, maybe that was the way to go. Because
Maybe.
when you think about it, we didn't know Unai Emery, and the fans, a lot of them would have probably been bitter from the way Wenger got chased out of the club. Because let's have it right, Wenger got chased out. He got chased. So yeah, man,
No,
it
I
was
agree. It's true.
yeah,
Like I said, I'm not gonna jump
mm,
all over Unai in it, and we are where we are. He had his time,
yeah, of course, yeah,
and we are where we are now in it. But then
yeah,
I suppose I
exactly.
think the lesson I learned from all of that is when there's disunity and grumbling and everything else amongst the fans, that does transcend over onto the pitch, whether people want to believe that or not. That energy transfers over in it. So
Mm,
if it becomes a point where a manager's presence is causing such a toxic atmosphere,
go
it's
go.
it's hard to see how they're going to get any success in anything they're trying to do. I suppose is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, yeah, especially when you got fans clapping the rivals' goals. You know what I'm gonna say? The fans were clapping when Frankfurt scored. They were happy.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that,
mad.
there was no coming back from that. Like he must hate Arsenal. He must hate them. Like I would. My own fans literally celebrating. Nah. No wonder he's got such a good record. He done us over with Villarreal in that Europa League. Done us. He's done us. He's done us for a title. Effectively, he's done us because it's not even just. You know what people forget? It's not even just the Arsenal game when they beat us 2-0. It was the game before when he rested all his players against Manchester City and laid down and let them tickle his belly, and they got beat 4-1.
Yeah,
So yeah, man.
this is the thing. Like I said, he's scored. But then, do you know what? The thing is, right? If you want to know why he's a good manager, cast your mind back to when we actually recruited him. One of the things that the board came out and said was they were impressed with his presentation on our academy players and what he felt he could do with them.
Okay, yeah. And he
He
brought
then
through Saka.
proceeded to bring through who? Let's
Yeah,
remember the
Saka.
players that he brought through.
Wait, Saka. Smith Rowe. He gave Martinelli a chance as well. No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's been the
Willock.
cornerstone of a lot of what
Willock.
we've been doing.
Yeah. Saka. Yeah.
Right.
Saka. Mm.
And remember what I said? When he came, he sat down and made his presentation to the board and said, you got this young lad, you got that young lad, he can do this, he can do that, da 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 da. We're still reaping the rewards. Arteta has benefited from some of what he's done.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And that's why I don't hate Unai Emery like some people. You know, some people are bitter about him, and I don't know. Some people like just don't like him. So
It's more the goalie for me. I don't mind Emery. I respect him.
yeah,
It's Emmy. He's done
he's
out here for me.
he's a prick, man.
Talks too much out of his mouth, man. He's had too much to say, and that's the thing. It's like you left us. You won a little FA Cup. You know, you wanted to go and play first team football. The fans understood that there is just no need for the throwing of shade in it. That didn't need to happen, innit?
Yeah. Ever since he done the chattings, that is it. Like, did you
Yeah.
see him rattled the other day? Someone
Oh, he
rattled.
was hurt. He was hurt.
Rattled. I love
But then,
him.
do you know what? I know we're not really here talking about Villa. I think before long they're gonna have to make a decision on him as a keeper because they've demonstrated that they can put runs together and they can compete. And him and his antics is costing them too much points now.
Mm. Yeah, no,
Cast your mind
definitely.
back to that game against them a couple of years ago, and the ball bounces back off the back of his head and gets
Yeah.
us back in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
when you
Villa
really
peak.
deep it, it's only because we're Arsenal we're not really looking at them. If you talk to Villa fans, I'm sure they could point to a few opportunities or a few times
No,
where points have left them
I can point to it.
because of
Even
his
the
antics and the foolishness that he's done. And
even
obviously, I'm not taking away from the fact he is a World Cup winning keeper, innit? But
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, even the last game of the season last year, he got a red card. He cost them Champions League football. Like
They're
he
gonna
thought
have to make a decision about him soon.
he was meant to leave this summer, but
That was the thing he was saying his goodbyes. So for me now, I'll be looking at that and I'll be thinking to myself, all right, cool. You was already trying to say your goodbyes to us. So where's the plan to replace you? Because obviously he thought he was getting his move to United, didn't he? That didn't
yeah.
pan out.
Mm,
So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, on his day, fantastic keeper. A little bit like
yeah,
Ramsdale for me. Like Ramsdale had moments where he was fantastic, but
yeah,
the
yeah.
minute he comes out and says he can only concentrate for 15 minutes,
Mm.
your
He's the
Arsenal career is
best,
done, my friend.
and he's the best penalty saver in the world as well, Martinez. He's the best. No one saves penalties like him. That's one thing. That's one thing I'm certain of. Like he gets into the forward's head. He does all these antics, and you're just rattled. He rattles players. I want to know how many penalty shootouts he's lost because I don't think it's actually many. He saves so
No.
many penalties that it's psychology, and he's mastered that. He's mastered that. That's one good thing about his antics.
Yeah.
Penalties. Mm.
Do you
So
know
it
what it
does.
is? There's a saying that says a broken clock is still right 2 times a day, innit? So,
Yeah, yeah,
like, every now and again it will work, but it's all good when it's earning you more points than it's losing you.
yeah.
And I think that balance is starting to shift. For a little while, it was gaining him more points than he was losing. But I think that is starting to shift now, isn't it? So I think for Villa to push on, I think they maybe need to start looking for other options.
Mm. But I d- are they gonna get a better keeper than him though?
I mean,
That's
if
my
they can
that's my
keep
only.
themselves in and around Champions League football, you're telling me there's not somebody who take the chance of playing in a club in the Premier League that are in the Champions League if they can stay in and around it. Players will come and take the chance, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, but are they gonna be better than Martinez? Because I don't want to downplay how good he actually is. Like as much as I'm someone that says this guy makes a lot of mistakes, he does this foolishness. I agree with that, but
That's why I started off with. I'm not taking away from the fact that's a World Cup winning goalkeeper.
yeah,
There's not many of them about.
yeah, I guess we gotta watch this space, innit? That's gonna fit.
Yeah,
That's a Villa
I
problem.
just think that obviously for Villa gonna need to upgrade lots of areas of their side to really push on to get near where, you know, City and Liverpool have been
Yeah.
on a regular basis to
Mings.
really get up into that group. They compete with them, like, and anybody can compete with anybody, right? But to really push themselves up into that group, they would need to make upgrades across the board anyway.
I feel like Konsa might even be the only survivor in the back four.
Maybe.
Like when you actually think
Let's
about it,
face
look
it, it's
at
not going to be Lindelof, is it?
or Mings, Lindelof, Mings, Paul
And that's no
Torres.
shade. Mings has been putting in a good shift, but to 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 really get up there, they're going to have something else in it.
Yeah,
Then man
Paul
can stay
Torres
in and
from
around as options for a
Roma.
little while, but
Mm,
that's the. If you remember a couple of times back when I come on and spoke to you, and I said that one of my brethren had this phrase that I love, that you got to raise the ceiling, but you
mm,
also got to raise the floor of the squad. So
yeah,
even the player who's not the best, you have to improve the worst. I hate to use the term worst, but for want of a better, you have to improve your worst player as well as your best one to really get a competitive squad.
yeah, yeah. It's a shame they didn't get Essential because he was cooking for them, man.
Oh
He
God,
was,
yeah, he was, yeah.
he was doing bits, man. Like
Even I
Rashford.
suppose it's a shame they never took a chance on Rashford, you know.
Mm,
Because at the end of the day, he's gone out to Barcelona and he's done a little bit, but they're not going to keep him. Barca aren't going to keep him.
no, they're
So
not.
he's
But
back on the market again. Look,
was it just a purple
Rashford's someone I
patch?
think she's still got something to offer in it. There was a point in time where I would have, through gritted teeth, I would have possibly taken him for a little stint at Arsenal on a loan or something.
Awful.
I would
So
have, man.
I'm looking at it. Okay, he's got 2 goals in the league, 7 assists, which is not bad. Not bad. 7 assists, that's good. 4 goals and 2 assists in the Champions League. So you say 6 goals and 9 assists. That's not actually bad. Not bad.
Mm.
He's doing all right. I think he's doing all right. But I
You're not
feel like
setting
a
the
lot
world
of them.
alight, but then do you know what it is? It's just one of those things that, you know, with with the fact that for the most part, he was loyal to Man United, and I don't know what happened, didn't it? Maybe he fell out of love with them, they fell out of love with him.
It's
Like he,
toxic place, man.
he's got he's got a point to prove in it, and sometimes I'm not. Listen, you know we've been recycling Chelsea players for fun for years, and
Yeah.
I'm definitely done and bored with that. But sometimes you take a player, right, who just needs a new canvas to paint on. Do you know what I mean? A new pitch to cook on.
Mm,
And Rashford is a player that, when he can find a very best version of himself, he's a very formidable player. And
yeah.
if if there's anyone, I suppose, who could get a tune out of somebody, it's Arteta, man.
But
Even
once
from
again,
his time as a coach at City,
I'm
people said,
looking at
"Go on."
Rashford. He's it's a purple patch. I'm looking at the stats. So he didn't
Mm,
score or assist for the first 3 games. Then he went on a spell where literally every game, goal, assist for like about 10 to 12 matches. And
mm.
then he's reverted. He's reverted. It's what? 2 goals in his last. s-
But Blacker, hear what I'm saying.
Two
Over
goals
the
and
course
assists
of
in
a
his last
season,
10
right?
games.
I'm not saying
No,
he's
you
someone
do
who
need
comes
that.
in and
No,
starts
yeah,
every week, bro.
yeah, of course, of course.
But if he can add 12 goals to the
Yeah,
league tally
yeah,
between now and the end of the season, they could be 12 very important goals.
yeah. And you know he's gonna have that patch. He's gonna have the patch. It's like you know it's inevitable.
So
We've
this is what I'm
seen it.
saying. It's just having that when everyone else isn't, when, you know, if a Saka's off the boil,
Mm,
someone that can just come in like and just get that. I mean, obviously, I suppose we've got that really with Martinelli and Trossard on the other side, isn't it? We got that, you
mm,
know, them two. When one ain't cooking, the other can, and sometimes they're both cooking and we're lucky. But
mm,
it's goals, and I think that's the one thing in our title race. I know we're more talking about transfers now, but that's the one thing that I worry about in our title race is, I think, if the points are close, we don't always score a lot of goals. And I think the goal difference is something that you got to keep an eye on as well.
mm, I know what you're saying, but I don't think we've
Don't get me
played.
wrong. I'm not advocating that we go out
Yeah,
in this window and look to get
yeah,
Rashford. But look,
mm,
if the numbers were plausible and the opportunity
yeah,
came up, I wouldn't turn my nose up at it.
yeah. In Arsenal's defense, though, this was similar to when we won the 16 and 18. We don't like the first half of the season is not like I can see we've not played well in a lot of
Mm-mm.
games in attack. Our defense, when we went through that period when we had, I don't know, was it 10 clean sheets? I don't know. I lost
Mm.
count. Yeah, you could tell our defense was holding us down. Was if our attack was performing like they did against Villa every game, then
Oh,
you
you're a
know what I'm trying to
masterpiece,
say.
bro.
And I think it's coming.
Mm.
I don't think Arsenal like we don't know our best front three, our most reliable front three. We don't know.
Mm.
We
I mean,
think we
I
do.
said it to Curtis, right? I don't think in the whole first half of the season, at best, you could say we got into third gear. At best, I don't think we really. I would argue we didn't really get out of second gear at any point.
Yeah. I think the Villa game was probably that's probably our best
Maybe
half.
Bayern
We
in
only
terms of
played for
work
half.
rate because we had to work hard because Bayern moved around a lot, so that we gave a lot
Oh
to
yeah.
that game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So in terms of that, maybe not in terms of flair and performance, but in terms of
No,
effort,
that
I
second
have to
half.
say that was probably for me, Villa and Bayern, the two biggest shifts I've seen us put in all season.
Yes, yes. Especially the like we had to suffer in both first halves.
Yeah.
Against Bayern, we played a lot better in the first half, but obviously we had Declan Rice.
Mm.
And we weren't just getting cut open, but was getting bugged. There was attacking us with them balls over the top. That kid, Carl, whatever, yo, he terrorized us.
He's a
Yo.
bully.
So yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's interesting, man. I guess we watch this space anyway to see what Arsenal does. I'm sure there'll be movement in the summer because I'm almost certain two forward players are going to leave.
Yeah.
I'm sure Gabriel Jesus, this is his last season. I'm almost certain of it. And probably Trossard. Hopefully Trossard
Don't
goes
forget
with
the
the league.
bagger players out on loan who still will have a year on their deal. Maybe some of them might be finished, but
Mm, yeah.
like the like. So well, I think Zinchenko's contract will be up. Um,
Oh yeah.
what's his name, man? I can see him. The
Ah, Fabio Vieira.
Portuguese,
Fabio
what?
Vieira. Teabag.
Vieira, and then the other
Teabag
left
from
back. Is he
prison
gone
break.
permanently?
What Tavares has gone. Lokonga, I think is. I don't.
He's on
I
loan again,
think
isn't it? No, that was a
he's
million
on.
pound or something like that. He's gone.
Yeah, Lokonga's gone. So a couple man's gone, innit?
Yeah,
Marquinhos is gone. Yeah, most people's gone, man. So yeah, but I definitely see two forwards leaving, and you need it. You need it. We need to refresh. We need to refresh. That's it. We don't want to go still. It's better to just shake things up. A new
yeah.
face. We know a new face might just do a madness. I'd love it to be Rafinha, but obviously, pipe dream, innit? Pipe dream, man. So yeah,
I
man,
don't
we
know.
keep it moving anyway. Obviously, we was talking about Liverpool and Harvey Elliott. That's how we even got here. And then they've
Yeah,
even signed a 6'6", 17-year-old. He's coming in the summer. He's a centre back, 6'6". I don't know too much about him, but obviously they're trying to do business. I was thinking 6'6", bloody hell, what's he been eating? Is he still gonna
mm.
be growing? Is he
But then
still
this is the
gonna
thing, though,
grow?
bro. Like that's where Liverpool need to improve, innit? Everyone can see that.
They got Moses, yeah. Mm,
The centre back is what needs to is what needs to be sorted out. That's where
mm.
they're suffering the most.
A proper
'Cause-
one though, innit? Not this kid. Because they got another kid as well. That got ACL.
but at the same time, they have to also try and look at the future as well. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Do
yeah. Of
you know what I
course.
mean? They've got to do that
Yeah.
as well. But I always find that the January window is very rarely the window that you do massive business in. It's just little adjustments, little players here or there. Like the
Mm,
big business, you do that in the summer, innit? And you start planning for that maybe from now. You start looking at
yeah.
the team and thinking, right, well, who's dropping that?
Mm. But I would have thought they would have got Gay here already. It's the third. I would have thought day one they would have just went bang. I feel like he might have looked at them and said, I don't want to go there, because something's not adding up to me.
Mm.
He seems like a Liverpool player. He definitely starts. He starts. Come on, no, he starts, man.
I think he
Konate, I
starts for
thought bench.
anybody. He starts for
Yeah.
anybody, pretty much almost.
Other
Few
than not.
teams he'd ever struggle in, but most teams he
Yeah,
starts for.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
be
Not
honest.
Sal- yeah, not Saliba and Gabriel. So that's the
Yeah.
only. That's probably the only team.
Hmm.
That's probably the only team. But
Yeah, I
that's
don't know if
how.
we get the City. I don't know if we get the City back line out either
Nah,
when they're at their
I
best.
think he's better than Diaz. I don't rate Diaz. That's one that, like, yeah, I'd play Vardio and Gahey. That would be the future for me. But obviously Diaz is more like a leader. But Gahey's a captain of Palace. So yeah, so I
True.
guess.
True.
But City anyway, they chop and change. So he would get enough game time and the chance to establish himself as the number one. He'll get the chance. Whether he does it, that's another thing. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's fair.
we'll move on to the last sort of team of the transfer window. So I've been seeing a lot of news about Manchester United. They've been linked with, I think he's a centre back. You know the one we were linked with. What's his name? Jacques.
Hmm.
Jacques. Yeah, from Rennes, the French centre back. They've been linked with him. They've been linked with Mateta. They've been linked with Beliba. Link FC. Is that what they're trying to do? Now, what do you feel like Manchester United need? Because this guy is another 20-year-old.
They
They're
need a
saying
new
the new
manager.
Euro. Like, they already got Euro.
They need a new manager. That's what they need. No, but
Mm,
all jokes aside, look, I think if he's going to try and persevere with this system of his, Mr. Amarin, then
mm,
he's going to need the players that can actually play that way because it's just not working with what he's got. Um, to be honest, I do actually think Sesko will come good, but they need to probably look at getting some more goals on the side as well,
yeah, yeah,
some
that's what I
proven
was.
goal scorers. But
Whether, yeah.
their problem isn't even really signings because they've got players there. They still do need one or two, but it's the system. The back three just doesn't work for them. They can't play it. They just need to just get a back four. Maybe they'll need one or two players to strengthen that back four. But if they got a back four, I think they'll be all right.
Mm, yeah, I'm just looking there. Obviously, they're saying Mateta, 50
That would be good for
million
them.
potentially. I feel like, yeah, between him and Sesko, that'll be good. That'll be good. Sesko, less pressure on him. That's what I was basically saying. I feel like sometimes playing for a club like Man United, if you don't hit the ground running, even Arsenal, we're seeing it with Gyökeres. If you don't hit the ground running, it's very hard to shift, shift it, because the fans. Some of these teams can be toxic. So once they see that, they'll give you maybe a season, but if it's 18 months of nonsense, you end up like Rasmus Højlund out of there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like Sesko, it could be the next Rasmus Højlund if like realistically.
but if he is, then you need to have a long, hard look at why that's happening. Because at the end of the day, Sesko was firing in Germany.
Was he? He was
Yeah,
doing right. He's
he was
doing. I know what you mean. He's doing.
he
He
was
was
doing
getting 15
for
goals
his
and stuff
level.
like that.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Fair enough.
So
15
to
goals.
be
It's
at
not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Mm.
by and large, in every season he played in Germany, he had a lot more goals than what he has now by this point of
Mm.
the season. This is the
Yeah,
point I'm making. Same
but
with Hoyland.
he's a purple patch player though. This Sesko. That's what he usually does in Germany. He'll go on a 10-game scoring streak. I've seen him do it at least 2 seasons now. Because I just keep an eye. I just keep an eye
But
because
some
my
players are blacker. Some players are blacker. But then when if you've
mm,
got a team that's got Aguemo and Cunha,
yeah.
right? And they all have a patch. Yeah, let's
Mm,
say they all have a patch of 15 goals between the
yeah.
three of them. That's
Yeah.
45 goals,
Mm, mm, mm.
right? So
Yeah.
really and truthfully, obviously United aren't at that level yet. But when you're a team that's trying to win the Premier League, yeah,
Yeah.
you need to be looking at trying to score about 100 goals across the team.
Yeah. I'm looking at it. Obviously,
Maybe
Cunha.
90 at least.
Cunha, 17 goals, 3 goals, 1 assist. Obviously, I think Sesko probably about similar, 2 goals, 2 assists. And Buemo's probably carrying the load. So they're gonna need their purple patch soon.
This is
we're
what I'm
we're in
saying.
January. They're gonna
Yeah.
need this purple patch very soon, you know what I mean?
But
So
the trouble with Sesko, right, and it's the thing that I always say about strikers. Strikers get formed by playing. When you're in and out of the side,
yeah.
that's kryptonite to a striker.
Mm,
You've got to have a run of games. You've got to be because the more chances you take is the more goals you're going to score. Strikers can only improve by being on the pitch and taking chances.
yeah.
Can't improve on the bench. I mean, you can be doing anything you like in training,
Mm,
anything you like in training. Like, and that's any position. Once you're on the pitch and you're in match conditions, high intensity game,
yeah.
it's a different ball game, and you've got to be in that to get a rhythm, even like to build relationships. And I think even with Gokeres, it's more important that he keeps playing
Yeah.
because he's still building connections with these new players. Once he's
Mm,
been here for a year, that's when you can start saying, all right, yeah, go and Havertz, whatever. But for
yeah.
the moment, he's still got to play to build those connections. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen.
Mm,
You can build them in training, but you need to
yeah.
build them in game as well on the pitch.
Yeah. And obviously we already know, well, obviously now Havertz has basically been out for a year. I don't know how he's gonna come back, but we now can tell Gyökeres is the most durable from what we've seen. So
Hmm,
he's all like that. Sometimes durability is the best way to get your chance. Because Jesus, he can't play 2 games in a week. Havertz ain't gonna be able to play like 3 games in a week probably this season. You're gonna have to manage him. Because if you start getting one more, say one more hamstring or whatever, I don't know what injury he got, then you
hmm,
start even thinking about, mm, shall we
hmm.
sell? Because that's what happened to
Yeah,
Smith Rowe,
yeah,
Zinchenko,
yeah,
Tomiyasu. We loved
yeah.
Tomiyasu. I know I did. I was like, yo, this
Mm.
guy, right back, left back, he can even do centre back, Tommy. But
Brother, all up until a week before it came out, he was leaving. I was thinking, oh yeah, can't wait for him to come back. So,
mm,
so I mean, I understood it, but I was disappointed. Not disappointed as in other clubs shouldn't have done it. I
no, yeah,
understand it. It makes sense. And you
yes.
know what? Good luck to my Ajax because that's where he is now.
Yeah, man.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I see that, man.
if we meet in competition, just be nice to us because I know you can
Yeah,
be wicked
man.
with it.
It's even like Tierney as well. That's another player. Like there's some players, yeah, but it's just the injuries.
Yeah.
Some play, I get it. I get it, man. I just get
Old
it. It's
school with it.
sad.
Remember Abu Dhabi? Brother,
Ah,
if
fucking
he
hell.
never got injured, oh my lord, what a player.
But if you think about it, Arsenal been plagued by these injuries, man. Plagued, man. You've got flipping Wilshire, Cazzola. Ah, it was sad, man. It was sad,
Mm.
man. But obviously, yeah, man. Man United, so Embuemo, 7 goals, 1 assist. So he's probably the forward that
Yeah.
the most. Like he's been the one that's hit the ground running. I think he's literally got the same number as both of them put together. So
Mm.
they're gonna need someone in the second half of the season and Bremo to keep that form. I think all three of them are gonna have to find form at the same time if they're gonna get Champions League football. I don't think they can continue this purple patch stuff
They have
because
to, but then this is the thing, like Sesko needs to be starting and playing games to be
every
building
game,
connections with them.
yeah, every game to the end of the
Because
season,
if you're in and out of the side, and Bremer don't know your movement like that. Like I said, training is different, mate. Like
yeah,
training, yeah, you can practice it and you can do small-sided game, you can do
yeah,
all of that. But on the match, on the pitch, it's a different ball game. Like they need to build those connections and do you know what I mean? Because
yeah,
you can train all week against a low block, for example, but if they come with a mid block, you got to adjust right there and then. So
mm,
do you know what I mean? You have to be on the pitch playing. And I think Sesko, if he can get a run of games, there's opportunities because, you know what I mean? There are wingers and there's other players that can get the ball to him,
yeah.
but he's just got to keep taking shots.
But what I'd say about Sesko. Sesko always gets. He's always. He's. This is why I never wanted him because he always misses. He always knows how to find space. So
Mm.
if he can just get that patch, you know he's gonna get chances. So I agree, he needs to be on the pitch just so he can find that patch. We saw the patch, but it was only for 2 games this time.
Yeah.
Then I think he got. I think yeah, 2 games. Then like he might have got injured like shortly after. So yeah, man. Oh
Because they
yeah,
keep going
Aaron
with
Ramsey.
Zerky. I mean, end of the day, come on, like they keep going with Zerky certain times,
Yeah,
and he's not really.
yeah,
And then to be fair, a lot of times, even when Sesko's on the bench, for example, often Ruben's making defensive subs and he's
yeah,
chasing games.
yeah. The manager's cooked as well. Like we,
Whereas
he,
under Fergie, brother, Fergie will put 5 attackers on if
no,
he's 1-0 down, bro.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? He's
yeah,
chasing that
no,
game. He'd rather lose it 2-0 trying to win it
yeah.
than lose
Big
it
up.
altogether.
Big up our brother
Yep.
Trudon, yeah. Aaron Ramsey as well, man. But he had a horrible injury, man. It was horrible, man. Then he gave us
Oh,
that
Trudon
season
Villa.
off.
Why you got a Villa fan in there? See what he thinks about
Nah,
Emmy
nah,
if they're gonna
nah.
put
Hey,
Rizzo.
read the name. Read it. Trudon on loan to Villa.
Oh, on loan to Villa.
What
Okay.
team would make you go on loan this season? Who was gonna win the
Okay.
quadruple?
Okay. Got you.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
you.
yeah. Nah, Trudon,
You caught
Trudon's
me.
a
You
banter.
caught me. You caught me
Yeah,
out.
he's he's
Cool.
on
I
he's
hear
on banter, man. But see, he
you.
knows ball though, innit? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he knows ball, but Trudon's good people, man. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. This injury situation is crazy. But boy, Man United, they're gonna need to pattern up because they got Leeds 12:30 tomorrow, and I'm expecting a pummeling. But I'll be honest.
Bruv, the 12:30 is never nice, bro.
Well, them man, bruv, they're gonna be at the pub. They're gonna open the pub at 9. Especially
12:30 is never nice to anyone. I always hate a half 12 kickoff, mate. I always look at that as a game where anything could happen. Like it's just, I don't know. It's like I'm not a betting man, but they always say in betting circles, never bet on the midday. That is a
I'll
wild
be
game.
putting a bet. I might put a fiver for Leeds to win. I need to see the odds first. I might
Mm.
put,
It's always worth it, though, isn't it? You
yeah,
think how
yeah.
many people walked into bookies and bet on Leicester to win the league at the start of the season and then cleaned up? You
Would have
never
been
know.
worth. Yeah, it would have been worth a try, bruv.
God loves a
Cheeky,
try, mate.
cheeky 2 quid, bruv. 2 quid I'll put on it. 2 quid. Hey, what was it 3,000 to 1? 6 bags, yo, from 2 quid. I would have said,
Yeah.
I would never go bookies again. I'd have felt like I'd just done something horrible. Hey,
Bruv, man off risking their lives on the road for less profit than that, mate. It's always worth a go.
yeah, no facts, man. But yeah,
uh,
man. My brother, I think we've covered
yeah,
enough.
we
And
done it,
any
man.
other? I don't think there's any other news. I think I've covered more. I think. Oh wait, there's Bruno Fernandez as well. I see that Man United are open to selling him, but
No, do you know what? They need a hot box, bruv, because when people's offering you 100 million plus for this guy, brother,
I
Ineos
think
should have
he's
carried him
50.
on their back.
I think he's 50 now.
But look in the summer, they could have had him gone for 100 M's, and that 100 M's would have taken a lot of eyes away from what they spent on the
Mm,
players that they bought. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that money could have been reinvested now. So when
nah.
they were kind of like stumbling to get the brother from Brighton,
Belieber,
Belieber, that's
yeah,
Belieber,
Belieber.
yeah, they could have just gone and flung money down and said, "Hold that."
Mm, yeah, man. But I don't know. Man United, they're slightly backwards, isn't it? They are slightly backwards. They don't know what they're doing, but I guess that's their business, isn't it?
Long may that last, so we can continue to do what we're doing. Let everyone just
They-
sit and look at them. We have to hand over the Banter FC title to someone, and they're wearing it well.
Exactly. And Chelsea might try to take it. Chelsea might try to take it. Who knows? But so far, it's Man United. Chelsea just won a couple trophies, so you can't laugh at them just yet. We got
No, And you know what? The worst part is, even with winning the tournament, they
Mm.
completed a set that no one else will ever be able to complete.
I know, I know.
They got all the Monopoly pieces, so that's their little claim to fame.
Because no one's gonna be in that trash competition to win it. You ain't gonna see Real Madrid or Barcelona in it.
And the fact that a couple of the cups that they won don't exist no more.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Do you know what I mean? So you'll never complete that European set. They'll be the only ones to ever do that.
yeah. You know what? I can see. I think Man United, they'll probably go in that conference and they'll win
Yeah.
it. Don't they?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
That's. Do
Man
you know what?
United.
To be honest,
Mm.
I I can't see. Maybe this year because it's Palestine. I'm not sure if they can win it, but I think most of the time, whatever English side is in it has a very good chance of winning it.
Yeah, you have
I
to win
don't
it.
think.
The only two that haven't are Tottenham and Villa.
Yeah. Didn't Tottenham just like get disqualified from it or something during COVID? Or was it that
Yeah,
one or something?
yeah, but there was already like there was losing to teams already that they put themselves in a position like they should have had 15 points out of 15. But especially think about this new format now. This new format, like you're
Yeah.
guaranteed to go through.
Mm.
So, yeah, man. English side should definitely be winning that competition, man. So, but yeah, my
Yes,
brother,
brother.
love for joining the
Pleasure as
stream as
always.
always. And probably do a Premier League reaction after all the games tomorrow. Yeah, so
I'll
if you're
fly through,
about,
man. I'll fly
you're
through.
welcome, man.
Cool,
Yeah.
bro.
All right.
Take
And
care. Have a good
people
evening, man.
in the chat, love for staying. Make sure you smash a like. Make sure you're subscribing. And have a very, very good evening, people. We're out of here. Bless.
Yes.